You're watching Fugitive Redeye, and welcome to another episode of Redeye Raw. Been a couple of days since I've uploaded. Sorry, I've been busy with this and that. I do have good news that some of you are probably looking very forward to. I have been recording a video today involving this. So, for those of you who have been waiting for said video, it will be going up probably later tonight. I was recording it earlier. My phone's battery got kind of low. I'm charging it right now. I'm going to resume recording it after that. Then I'll edit it together and upload it either before I go to work or tonight after work. So sometime today it will go up. But at the very least, I have recorded most of it. I just got to record the last little bit. But on another note, I wanted to talk about today's topic of this Redeye Raw, which is rewatching series. It's something I've done quite a bit. I'm no stranger to that. For instance, I just finished my 5th watch through of Breaking Bad. Love that show. It's easily one of my favorites. And speaking objectively, even though it's not my number 1 favorite, I think it is objectively the best show I've ever seen. That's a whole other topic, but great show. Absolutely love it. Other than that, I've rewatched Red Dwarf many times. I lost count on that one, to be perfectly honest, at least for the first 8 seasons. And then after Back to Earth came out, I watched that, and I've rewatched it pretty much every year since then, at least. So, and I always rewatch the whole thing just before a new season or something comes out. Like when The Promised Land came out, same thing. And I'm also currently rewatching Peep Show for the 3rd time. I love that show. If you haven't seen Peep Show, it's a great comedy. It's really hard to watch at times because it's really fucking awkward, and that's the whole point of it. Like, it's about these 2 social outcasts whose, you get to hear all their inner thoughts, and they are not normal people at all. And they're fucking disturbed, antisocial, and just kind of weird. Great show. I love it. But yeah, I rewatch shows a lot. I know some people don't like to do that as much. I've even seen an article, I didn't read it, but I saw the headline, right, where it said that rewatching series... No, it wasn't an article, was it? It wasn't an article. It was a Ricky Berwick video I saw. That's what it was. It was a Ricky Berwick video I saw, where he was reacting to this TikTok where this girl said it's a sign of mental illness to rewatch shows. And then he started watching Malcolm in the Middle and said, screw you, it's a good show. Which... I agree. I've rewatched Malcolm in the Middle 6 or 7 times. A long show. I've seen it a lot. I watched through a lot of shows a lot, especially when I really like them. But yet, ironically, I've also been having a harder time going back and watching new things from time to time because I'm rewatching old ones. There's so many things I'm watching that I need to get caught up. Like, I need to finish Naoki Urasawa's Monster so I can finally review that. I'm 33 episodes into that series. It's great. But I stopped watching it for a while. Not because it was bad or anything, just because I got caught up doing other things and kind of forgot about it. The same thing with the original Berserk anime. I'm 9 or 10 episodes into that, something like that. And I need to get back to that too, because that show's great. It's just a weird thing. And I'm reading 5 books right now. Let's see, I'm reading Stephen King's It. I'm reading Beat Takeshi vs. Takeshi Kitano by Kazuo Abe. I'm reading A Serial Killer's Daughter, which was written by the daughter of the BTK killer. I'm reading The Anarchist Handbook, organized by Michael Malice. I think that's it, so it might only be 4. But the point is I have all those books, and I was reading The Perfect Blue book as well, the novel. And then I get so caught up in things. I don't know how I managed to do that. But, like I said, and South Park, speaking of South Park, I've rewatched that series so many times. Seasons 20 and up, I haven't watched anywhere near as much. I've watched them all at least once. In fact, I think I've watched 20, 21, 22, 23. I think I've watched each of them twice. But everything prior to that, I've seen at least 3 times. And anything prior to 17, I've seen, a bunch. I lost count. But I do tend to rewatch things. I do know that I do think a lot of us tend to do that, and there's a lot of us who don't do. But that is obviously one of the benefits of having my huge-ass physical collection I do. So yeah, just thought I'd do a quick topic here. Give a slight update on the South Park Discs in Depth for Season 4. It is coming. I have recorded part of it today. I also want to get back to recording more consistently on some of the things I started. I did actually record another episode of Takeshi Tuesdays months ago. But again, I'm releasing this season in batches of 5, so I need to record 4 more. I have, like, a bunch more Takeshi movies that he's been involved with in some capacity that I need to watch. I just haven't done it, and it's weird. Like, I also haven't had the motivation to watch anime as much as I used to. I have these dry periods where I'm just not in the mood to watch anime, and that just tends to happen sometimes. So I think that's just kind of what's been going on. The last anime I really watched was Redo of Healer, and then before that, Terraformers. But even then, like, I'm spacing it. I mean, granted, I guess I did watch Higurashi Go and Sotsu recently, so there's that. But, yeah, I need to get back in the groove of doing that. I also, got a steelbook of El Camino. I'm gonna rewatch that. I could have watched it on Netflix, but I'm like, I want to own it. I love Breaking Bad. When I was rewatching Breaking Bad, I was rewatching it on Kyler's Blu-ray set. He has, like, the big-ass barrel set. It's, like, this big, and has all the discs in, you know, like, one of the money barrels that Walter has. So that's really cool. But yeah, I do plan on recording more pretty soon. I also am going to continue the streaming. Luckily, the streaming has prevented me from stopping content altogether, because the streaming is very low effort, and it's easy to produce. So I will keep doing that as well. But I actually am going to record some more videos here soon. Because I'm sure there's a large portion of my audience who is waiting on things that just haven't happened yet, and I want to correct that. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say on this episode of Redeye Raw. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How often do you rewatch series? What's the series you've seen the most? I think, for me, it's either Red Dwarf or South Park. I've lost count on both of them, so it's one of those two. But yeah, this has been Fugitive Redeye. I hope you've enjoyed. Have a good one. Toodles.
You need to be stopped!
Curry sauce all over your anus. Delish.